think you're seeing, as we're talking about media landscape, as there's more eyeballs on places like TikTok and, Reels, there is just more and more attention going to how do we take our brand and get them to show up in a way that feels right in these vertical video
Those touch
feeds.
points, yeah.
Yeah, and I think a lot of bigger agencies, they do struggle a little bit with how do you take what we've known how to do in TV or longer formats
Yeah.
and to make it feel right, not only in a different size parameter, but in a way that's going to be quick hitting, engaging, gets people to like want to talk about it and share it. I think because most of our work started, more in the social level, it's been easier for us to kind of scale up and to make even more premium content and be able to blow out ideas that are bigger and bigger and bigger. Because, thinking about earned media, we really do think like a magazine or like an editorial company, thinking about franchises and frameworks that help ideas really show up and scale.
I wanna so when you're thinking about those hits, how do you keep that storyline intact? Because you could be jumping on a trend, and how do you keep that on strategy? How do you keep it on brand for your clients?
It's different with every channel. It's different for every brand. TikTok's interesting. Content shows up for the right people. The algorithm's
Oh,
crazy. If
yeah.
you build a thing
Super
that's actually
tailored.
good, it's more about the individual piece of content. On a more, on a place like Instagram, I think you can be more almost more episodic. You can build out some stickiness around some of the ideas that you repeat over and over and over again,
Yeah.
and you can become known for certain things. And there's some of that on TikTok too. Like I think some of the best creators are good at, you're just going through your For You page and you see a video and within half a second who it is, even if they're kind of just getting into the video because they've built repetition. One of
Yeah.
the things I think as marketers we overlook is, we are ready to move on to the next thing oftentimes before it's really hit. Like by the time we've pitched, shot, edited, post production, it's going on the channel, even in a very fast moving environment, we can be sick of it and it's not even ever been seen by a consumer.
Yeah.
So when stuff's
Yeah.
working, how do you know to like continue it, to double down and to kind of keep the momentum?
I think David Ogilvy talks about in his book. Just keep the campaign running if it's working, and or keep that style you're saying now adapted to today. We get sick of it early because we've been ingrained to it, but the audience might love it.
Yeah, and if there is a thing that you want to change, what is the small tweak where you don't have to reinvent everything,
Yeah, it saves
every
time
time?
too, probably,
Yeah.
and resources if you're not rebuilding the whole wheel.
But I'm guilty of it. I think a lot of creatives are guilty of like bright shiny object, new idea. It's really fun to do new things, but sometimes just the thing that got you there is worth kind of continuing on.